What is up? Good afternoon, my brothers. Salam alaikum. Today we're going to talk about a topic that is very dear to my heart. But before that, remember, 3 pillars of health are sleep well, it's not optional, it is healing. Eat well, your body is your temple, and you use your food to build the body of tomorrow. Third, workout, get combat ready. Make sure you have a good income. Okay. So today we are going to talk about dealing with female promiscuity because there is a pandemic of 304s running around there and boys are gaslighted into thinking it is okay. So basically we are going to go through all the arguments whether it is a good thing or a bad thing. Now, every man in his life will have to confront these two questions. Is it okay for a girl to have had a promiscuous past with lots of crazy adventures, if you know what I mean? And is it okay for a girl to have sex while in a budding relationship? AKA, I'm starting to court a girl because I like her, because I'm falling in love, because I'm an idiot. Or is it not okay? So let's talk about it right now. Found it very tricky to verbalize this topic because it's sensitive and it is also hard to grasp. But I think I figured it out, and I think this video will be of great value to you. It will save your life. Basically, my statement is drugs, whether it's alcohol, cigarettes, are going to ruin your life. Women are going to ruin your life. They just don't care about you, you know? If you're in the top, then maybe you have options. But if you're like a 5 or a 6 or a 7, forget about it. They're not gonna be interested until they're old in you. They don't give a fuck. If you're an 8 and a 9, it's gonna be hard and you're gonna go through a lot of trouble. If you're a 10, well, to be honest, I think 9 and 10 males still have a lot of issues. That is how fucked up society is today. And stop letting all these simps and these male feminists and these guys in open relationships tell you you are the problem. You are not. They are the problem. Okay? For the entirety of human history, it has been this way. Don't make them make you feel bad because your male instincts, your male family-oriented instincts tell you something is wrong. So, I'm going to do this by asking you some provocative, challenging questions, I'm going to look into our ancestral past to see what was going on there so I can make predictions about the future. And I'm going to try to give you some insight because I'm writing this piece to form a counterbalance against contemporary hoe culture. That is basically it. I want to let young boys and young men know it's not their fault. You have a lot of work to do, but in essence, it's not your fault. You've been duped from all sides. So, the wrong women will ruin you. In general, they will. You spend a lot of your time falling in love, trying to do this, trying to do that, and you'll always get fucked over. They will cheat on you because it's actively promoted. They will fuck you over. And even if you find one that can stick with you for 5 years, she's gonna divorce you and take half your shit. She will not respect you, Imagine this. Eagles sit on top of branches of the world tree with rotting meat falling through the branches to the ground where the swine eat them. That is what happens when the patriarchy dies. The thing that built our culture and our civilization and what gives us all this comfort and luxury and gives us plenty of food and safety and, the patriarchy. You know what I'm talking about? So, questions. Is it okay for a girl to have had a promiscuous past? So, how about young men's underground frustrations and pain? Yeah? Then, when I meet a good girl, will I blow it up because of unresolved issues? And is it really the issue, What does promiscuity do to a woman's psyche? And the second question, is it okay for a girl to fuck up? Imagine that I have to pay on a date. So I court this girl, I show a lot of respect, I'm the nice guy, I'm sweet. Then she's gonna be repulsed by you. She's gonna go home with the bad boy. She's gonna laugh about what kind of a boring loser you are. The reason that I know this so well is because of that. So you can ask yourself, when do exclusive rights start? And why does it really matter that much? Do you want to share her? Why don't you want to share your girl? What is wrong with you? You insecure, bro? Who hurt you? You know? No, of course. Do you want an asexual, prudish nun? No, of course not. What's the point? You know? Give you two bonus questions. What to do when the fire of your relationship or of your soul has burned out? Well, those are two different things in essence. And what if girls just aren't that much into you? Which they're not, you know? They don't give a fuck. If you're not like an 8, a 9, a 10 on the scale of attractiveness of male, you don't stand a chance. You will run your entire life to the ground because you're sad and depressed because no girls want you and they don't want you. They want to use you, they want your resources, your safety, your protection, your energy, your time. Yes, but that's it. They don't want you. They don't give a fuck. Women have the privilege to live in La La Land, you know, spirituality, yoga, namaste, Buddha, shit. That's because men underground, do all the dirty hard work for them. Men jump for them to make their life super easy and comfortable. Women play life on easy mode. Men do not have that privilege. But don't worry, you'll find that out when you get older. And you'll find it out really hard and really quick. So, 3 points of attention. First of all, why is my focus, my time, my energy on this matter? Do I have nothing better to do than to obsess over girls, sex, relationships, and exclusivity? Why not, you know? Secondly, let's be practical and earthed. What options do you have, you know? Are the girls lining up for you? Why not? Third, what is your problem with promiscuity? What's the real issue? Why don't you pluck the fruits of it? Now that is a good question. Why don't you pluck the fruits of female sexual liberation? You know? Because a big difference is that men have the option to sculpt the traits of attraction and become more attractive. But it's a topic for a different time. So, the first thing that we're going to study is, well, the first chapter is evolution doesn't care, you know? In the wild, more than half of the pups, the cubs, the babies, they just don't make it. Life is brutal, arbitrary, and cruel. Most males don't get to reproduce, you know, because you have this idea that like, hey, you bring two perfect people together and you make perfect babies. That is not how evolution works. Evolution is a mass breeding project, and it's like the cream of the top rises up and everything else dies off. That's how you evolve as a species. So, I mean, look at me. Here I sit, how arrogantly questioning the basic laws of the earth, you know, telling me, hey, it's not fair, no, it's not fair, me. Why don't you go jerk off or get a prostitute? I refuse. Okay, fine. Then you will have to put in the work. So you have to become an attractive, desirable man. And then you'll have to, once you become an attractive, desirable man, you still don't get the power because you have to choose amongst the women that choose you. This is not the Middle East, bro. So you must also be aware as a young man about that the odds are against you and the propaganda is against you. You know, there's sex ratios, there's dating pools, and of course there is Mr. Chadwick Thundercock to compete with. This is not going to be easy, but there is hope. So all these things have meteoritic impact on your life. This is the first part of the video. We're going to pause it now, so we're under 10 minutes, and I'm going to see you in part 2. See ya.